tell me if in Catholicism, if Catholics worship Mother Mary.
Han Meditation.
Hey guys, as you can see, I have all these journals. The link will be in the description. So go ahead and check this out, and it'll be in Amazon. Go ahead and get the book if you want to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Hello guys, I am Han. This is Kelly. We are Han Meditations. Hi. And we are back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing, is the Trinity in the Quran? I mean, this is an interesting subject because, you know, we do a lot of videos on Christianity and we think, is it paganism? And it's just, I actually don't think it is paganism, but I do think it's a little weird that there's these different entities, but I guess they're all connected to God. But we'll get more into this after. We'll get more into this. Let's watch the video and then we'll get right into it.
In Surah 5:116, Allah is portrayed as saying to Jesus, "Jesus, son of Mary, did you ever say to mankind, worship me and my mother as gods besides God?" And Jesus replies, "I could never have claimed such a thing. Indeed, such a caricature of the Christian doctrine of the Trinity is a blasphemous monstrosity. No wonder Muhammad rejected it if that's what he thought the Trinity taught."
He said that in chapter 5, verse 116, the Quran depicts the Trinity in the wrong way. The Quran doesn't even mention the Trinity in that verse. And you don't need to know Arabic language to understand that, because the Trinity is not mentioned in chapter 5, verse 116. It says that, "Did you say that you take me and my mom as gods beside God?" "Ittakhaduni ilahaini min dunillah" means gods, subjects of worship. We do believe, like Protestants, as he claims he is, that Mary is venerated to a point of worship. That doesn't mean that she's part of a Trinity. So he's got a misreading of that.
That is interesting. And I would like to see that whole video.
Yeah.
But one of the things that, you know, we discuss when we talk about is we talk about it all the time because Kelly was raised as a Catholic. I was raised as Baptist. And one of the things in Catholicism is that, you know, people worship, in a sense, Mother Mary. And I always thought that that was weird. I mean, if you're defining worship as basically praising and praying to someone like a divine entity, then, you know, would you say it's safe to say that people worship Mother Mary in Catholicism?
I guess you could say that. I mean, if you consider like a being or a person that you can pray to as if that's being worshipped, then sure. But yeah, I mean, I remember like in like middle school or, you know.
Let me ask ChatGPT. This is the cool thing about this now. We've been incorporating this in our channel. We don't have to wonder anymore. We could just say, "Hello, ChatGPT. So can you give me the definition of worship and then tell me if in Catholicism, if Catholics worship Mother Mary? Yes or no?" And keep it pretty brief.
Worship is the act of showing reverence, adoration, and devotion to a deity or higher power. In Catholicism, Catholics do not worship Mother Mary. They honor and venerate her, but reserve worship, called latria, for God alone. Mary is given special respect, called hyperdulia, for her role as the mother of Jesus.
So you don't think that Catholics are showing reverence and adoration for Mother Mary?
Catholics do show reverence and adoration for Mary.
So, you know, maybe we'll do a video talking about that specifically. Do Catholics worship Mother Mary and other beings? But it is an interesting thing because it said that literally in the definition, by definition, they kind of do. But you know, it's just an interesting thing because we talk about it all the time and we say, you know, why would you pray to them? And I guess it's like when we looked it up, it was saying, well, you know, they're basically praying to them on their behalf because they're all seen as in heaven together with God. But it's like, why would you even need to do that if you could just pray to God?
Right, right.
So I don't get why you need to pray to someone else to pray to God when you have a direct line to God. You know, if I want to talk to Kelly, I'm going to talk to Kelly. I'm not going to call her mom and hey, Kelly, Kelly's mom, can you know, tell Kelly this for me or something like that, you know, if I have Kelly's number. So what do you think about that, Kelly?
Yeah, I mean, I remember like around middle school or something learning, or maybe my mom told me, or just learning about in school, something or another. But somehow I heard that like as a woman, as a girl, if you ever want to like talk and you have problems with like specifically girl things, you could pray to Mother Mary. So I remember hearing that and, you know, trying that a couple times. But yeah, of course, you know, it's like Mother Mary can definitely be revered and highly regarded. But at the same time, it's like she is a woman, but God, I know we have like tend to have the idea that God kind of has like a male figure, but God is just like everything, right? So men problems, girl problems, any problems, God can handle it. God is a creator. God also created every solution to every problem, therefore, you know? So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like,
even if it's not necessarily worship, it is kind of towing the line, I would say, where
Yeah.
I could see why people are kind of like, hey, you know, that's a little weird, because it's like, if you start feeling comfortable doing that, maybe you'll start feeling comfortable doing something else.
yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
like she was a wonderful woman, but she also was just a woman, not God, you know? So it's one of those things.
Yeah. And I don't really, you know too much about Mother Mary other than, you know, obviously she birthed Jesus. There's different interpretations of the story. One of them is the Immaculate Conception, and her husband was Joseph, correct? Where, you know, there's a, you know, people say that there's Immaculate Conception. God just came into her and impregnated her. There's other stories of just, you know, just came to be. Even some people think there was extraterrestrial artificial insemination going on. And that's another thing for another day. But it really is an interesting story.
But also people, I've heard that just the word virgin basically meant like a young woman back in the day. So I've also heard that just actually just got totally misinterpreted.
Oh, yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, because, if you're just saying virgin as in a young woman, and it was probably assumed that if you're a young woman, you're a virgin anyways.
Yeah, because Jesus had like older siblings and stuff. So I don't know, you know? I don't know.
You said Jesus had older siblings? Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they were like only Joseph's or something.
Yeah, that is
I'm
true.
not sure,
That is true.
Right.
So
maybe only half brothers, half siblings though. But so yeah.
Yeah,
thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. That's all you need to do. But thank you guys for the people who donate. We see everyone. We read every message. And we're so grateful to you guys. So thank you for being here. And we'll see you in the next video.